Look what I made. I made cookies. Yum. I'm the cookie monster. That's what this chapter basically reminded me of, because this was an epic chapter, and all these Edo Tensei's wannabes, or whatever you want to call it, like One Piece World Red, or whatever you want to call it, are back from the dead like Chief Keef. All of these, you brought Zancro, the tree guy, that the Hashirama wannabe, and then you brought back like 2 of the Spring on 12s, or at least one of them, and then you brought back one of the I can't remember. There was just so many villains brought back, and then but the one I'm mostly excited for though is versus Leon and Gray, because that fight's gonna be really great. I can tell you that. I really think that Leon and Gray already surpassed their master but is gonna put up a good fight against them. I can tell you that. And I wonder who's gonna reappear in front of Natsu. I think it's gonna be Margear, because Margear during the previous year was pretty tough. I mean, it took Natsu and Gray literally together full power in order for them to take out Margear in full power. And Margear was pretty much trolling these two majority of the fight, like when they were solo fighting. But it's kind of like Law and Luffy versus Doflamingo. And let's say that Luffy has another time skip after the time skip. Like give him a year of training harder, of time skip to master his awakening. It's like that for Natsu. And I think Natsu can actually take him. I think Natsu can actually put up a better fight against Margear and be able to actually defeat him. And so I really hope that then you got Loxus versus Nineheart, which I think Loxus actually, I don't know, Nineheart is pretty OP, but I think Hirohashima will hype up Loxus to be even more powerful than before. Hopefully he gets a medic, because this guy is seriously dying, man. This guy Loxus was dying before the war even started, because he's still that was like pre-time skip, or no, he started having a health condition, like a very bad condition, when he fought the tornado guy from the time skip, the 7-year time skip, and not the 1 year prior to that time skip. So yeah, behind me right now currently is Kobe Bryant's last game. And I'm going to miss him, man. I'm going to miss seeing Kobe Bryant winning championship rings on his fingers, unlike LeBron James struggling to winning a championship. Even though Kobe Bryant, the Lakers pretty much are struggling to make it to the playoffs lately because of Nick Young. And Nick Young has too many problems. I don't know. I mean, I respect Nick Young, but it's like I've noticed all these new players aren't doing as well, and then so is Steve Nash. I mean, he's not really in his prime anymore, like when he was playing for Phoenix Suns. If he was, dude, Lakers would be totally better team. But then you got Dwight Howard, I think, or no, he's playing for Houston Rockets. But now, okay, back to FairyTail, guys. Pretty much, yeah. This chapter was like the Edo Tensei. This is like the 4th Great Shinobi World War for FairyTail, but it's in its own way. So I wouldn't consider it like 100% copy and pasted. I would just say this is its own way, because someone has the magic to bring back, the dead. Which I really hope that person who has that kind of magic has weak fighting skills, so he could be pretty easy to beat. Unless he's like, Kabuto, who has good fighting skills as well, who has a Sage mode, or Dragon Sage mode. But yeah, this chapter was epic overall. I'd give this chapter a 10 out of 10. This was an amazing chapter. It brought back me reviewing a FairyTail chapter for real. And what do you guys think about this chapter? You go ahead, drop me a like if you haven't subscribed. This is JJD Uchia, and stay frosty.